Hello, my name is Marty Eichelberger, and I'm the director of the Trauma Center at Children's Hospital National Medical Center in Washington, D.C. Before we start this kid safety quiz, I'd like to take a minute to speak to you about safety. You may not know this, but accidents or childhood injuries are the #1 killer of children and the leading disabler. Each year, 1 child in 4 will suffer an injury serious enough to require medical attention. The fact is, most of these injuries can be prevented. That's why we at Children's Hospital have helped create the National Safe Kids campaign, which is sponsored by Johnson & Johnson and the National Safety Council. By placing a new emphasis on safety, we are hoping to raise the public's awareness about the #1 health risk to America's children, preventable injuries. The videotape you're about to see covers 5 major safety areas, including traffic, bike, water, fire, and emergency response. It is designed to involve you in questions and answers and stimulate your entire family to discuss safety in greater depth and to encourage families to participate in Safe Kids events in your community. In short, to make safety a family activity. Now enjoy the tape and remember, safe kids are no accident.
Good morning, children.
Good morning.
I know this will just break your hearts, but Mrs. Lanasa is out sick today.
Aww.
Yes, I know, but try to keep your concern to a minimum. I'm your substitute teacher, Mr. Lowry. And as part of National Safe Kids Campaign Week here at school, I've been asked to teach you something about safety. All right, forget about it. You're all dismissed. Just kidding. Safety, wasn't it? Now, how many of you think that learning about safety is dumb? Fair enough. Now, how many of you think that learning about safety is boring? I see. Now, how many of you think that learning about safety is fun? That's what I thought.
You don't really believe that, do you, Mr. Lowry?
Yeah, safety is so boring.
Well, maybe it was before, but not anymore.
Right, I'm so sure.
No, I'm serious. And it's all thanks to YouTube. I thought that might get your attention.
What's a YouTube?
YouTube is a very interesting concept that I've been thinking a lot about lately. You see, if we use our imaginations, we can think of something from outer space, some alien being who knows everything there is to know about safety. And this alien being is called U2B, which means this. He's an unidentified, thinking, watchful, orbital brain. And this alien safety guardian might look something like this. Do you see? Are you with me? He's this energy source from somewhere in the universe, and he travels throughout the solar system looking out for everybody. There. Well, what do you think? I just knew that would be your reaction. But I can prove to you that YouTube really exists. How about it? Is it a deal?
Deal!
Good. Now, YouTube is part of a series of... Looks like the principal wants to see me about something. So while I'm away, I'd like you to read these safety booklets. And I suggest you actually do read them because I might just give you a pop quiz. Okay, I'll be back soon.
The very one at your service.
But how could you be real?
Let me tell you something. Your teacher was absolutely right about me. And furthermore, I don't like to hear about kids who ignore safety and won't try to learn something that might save their lives or keep them from getting seriously hurt.
We didn't know. We were just having some fun.
Don't you remember what your teacher told you? You can have fun while you learn about safety. All right, it looks like I'll have to prove it. Is that it? Why does everything have to be such a big production? Okay, hold on to your hats. Here we go.
He's from another dimension, billion miles from here. He calls himself U2B, and the message he sends is clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the official Kids Safety Quiz. And now, here he is, everyone's favorite safety genius, U2B!
Thanks, Jerry, and welcome to the official Kids Safety Quiz, the game where you at home and we in the studio learn about safety the fun and exciting way. Now, the rules are very simple. One member from each team will answer true-false questions during each of our 5 segments. Included in each segment will be an extra credit question and our very messy, special bonus round. Blue team, are you ready?
Ready!
Yellow team, are you ready?
Ready!
Let's play the quiz. Okay, kids, your topic will be traffic safety. Now remember, you get 5 points for each true-false question, 10 points for each extra credit question, and 25 points for each bonus question. Question 1. When crossing the street, look left and right before crossing.
True. True.
No, the answer is false. Look left, right, and left again. Next question. You should walk against the traffic, but bike with the traffic.
True. True.
Correct. Next question. Retro-reflective clothing, like what this bike rider and jogger are wearing, should always be worn when you're out at night.
True. True.
That's right. Common sense should tell you that one. All right, next. If you can see the driver of a car, the driver can see you.
True. False.
The answer is false. Drivers have to pay attention to so many things, they may not actually see you, even if you think they do. Now, here's an interesting question. Kids should bug adults to buckle up.
False. True.
The answer is true. Go ahead and bug them. It could save a life. Extra credit time. Take a look at this diagram. This diagram shows the right and wrong way to buckle a seatbelt. Is it correct?
Yes. Yes.
That's right. Make sure the lap belt is snug over your hips and the shoulder belt is not across your face. 10 extra points for each team. Now, the last question. True or false? Always stop at the curb or edge of the street before entering the road.
True. True.
That's right. You can't be seen when you dart out into the street, and the driver can't stop immediately. You kids are pretty smart. Let's see how you do in the bonus round. In the bonus round, I will show you a brief clip of a potentially unsafe situation. I will stop the film before we see the answer, and you will have to tell me if it's right or wrong. Okay? Here we go. Here we see 2 boys playing ball in the front yard, when accidentally the ball gets knocked out into the street. Should he go after it? Well, kids, what do you think? Judson?
I think he should go after his ball. It looks pretty new anyway.
All right, you think that yes, this is the proper behavior, so you step into the yes section. How about you, Nicole?
I think you should stop and look for the traffic before he runs into the road.
Okay, you step into the no section, and we'll see who's right. As you can see, the boy looks left, right, and left again, because you never know when traffic is passing by. Well, Nicole, it looks like you were right. Like I always say about traffic safety, you too be careful. And as for you, Judson, oh, I'm sorry. That's how we do things here on the quiz. Let's have the next two team players. Hi, kids.
Hi.
Your topic is bike safety. Question 1. Most bike accidents happen when kids don't watch out for traffic.
True. False.
The answer is true. 4 out of every 5 bike and car accidents are caused by the bike rider. Next, you should ride your bike against the flow of traffic.
False. False.
Very good. You've been listening. You bike with the traffic and walk against the traffic. Remember, we talked about that in traffic safety. Okay, you should only stop at the edge of the road or curb if you see traffic coming. True or false?
True. True.
I'm taking back my previous compliment. The answer is false. Just like in traffic safety, always stop, look left, right, and left again before riding out into the street or road. Better luck with this one. Bike riders do not have to stop at stop signs or traffic lights.
False. False.
Much better. The answer is false, because bike riders must follow all the same traffic laws as cars. Next one. Retroreflective clothing is necessary for bike riders.
True. True.
I'm proud of you. The answer is true because retroreflective clothing allows you to be seen better by others and could save you from being badly hurt. Extra credit question. For 10 points, look at the diagram. These are the hand signals for bike riders. Are they correct?
Yes. Yes.
Correct. Wonderful. 10 points for each team. Next question. Bikes must have lights and reflectors.
True. False.
The answer is true. Listen to this. If the street lights are on, your bike lights should be on, even if you think it's still light enough. Remember that? That's right. It's bonus time. Let's go. Remember the rules from last time. I'll show you the clip. You give the answer. Here goes. While practicing basketball, this boy gets invited to go bike riding, but he has misplaced his helmet. Should he go anyway? Okay, we see what's happening here. What do you think, Standrea?
After listening to you talk about head injuries without helmets, I don't think he should go.
Okay, stand by the no. How about you, Nathan?
I think it's no also.
I see. Then stand by the no as well, and let's see how smart you are. As you can see, the boy makes the correct decision and chooses not to ride his bicycle without a helmet. The risk of a head injury is just not worth it. I'm proud of you. Remember, 3 out of 4 bike deaths are from head injuries. So you too be smart and wear a helmet. Where are my next 2 contestants? Ready to go?
Ready. Ready.
That's what I like to hear. Your topic is water safety. Question 1. Most kids think that swimming lessons make them a great swimmer.
True. True.
That's right. The answer is true. Although swimming lessons may make you a good swimmer in a pool, ponds and lakes have hidden dangers that even the best swimmer can't plan for. Understand?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Now, you should never dive into unknown water even if you think it's deep enough.
True. True.
Much better. It is true. There is no way to accurately judge how deep unfamiliar water is. So always remember my simple rule. Jump feet first, first time. Next one. 2/3 of all drownings occur in swimming pools.
True. False.
The answer is false. Believe it or not, 2/3 of all drownings occur in freshwater lakes and ponds. Here's a boating question. Life jackets or life preservers are not necessary when boating.
False. False.
The answer is false. Life jackets or life preservers should always be worn when boating. Back to swimming. Swimming alone is safe and relaxing. True or false?
Truth. False.
The correct answer is false. Swimming may be relaxing, but swimming alone is extremely dangerous. Use the buddy system. Swim with a friend. Okay, next question. Never swim during an electrical storm. True or false?
True. True.
That's right. High winds, heavy rain, and the possibility of being electrocuted if lightning strikes the water make swimming in a storm very dangerous. Extra credit question. For 10 points, look at the diagram. This is a diagram showing what to do if someone falls into the water and needs help. Is it correct?
Yes. Yes.
Very good. You're right. And that means 10 points for each team. I want to also tell you that calling for help as a joke is dangerous and should never be done. Do we all understand?
Yes.
Very good. How about you kids at home? Good. Now, here's another important question. True or false? Most drownings happen when kids accidentally fall or slip into the water.
True. True.
That's right. This often happens because of horseplay around the water. So be extra careful and swim only when an adult or lifeguard is present. Got it?
Got it. Got it.
Good. And the last question. Swimming too soon after eating can cause cramps and exhaustion. Think hard. True or false?
True. True.
Very impressive. That is right. Digesting food uses lots of energy, and so does swimming. Your body can't supply enough energy to do both at the same time. Hey, it's the bonus round! Come on! You guys ready for the film?
Ready.
Good. Here it is. While playing in the park, these three boys discover a neat bridge over some water. Two of the boys want to walk across on the narrow ledge and want their friend to join them. It's answer time. Should the third boy join his friends? How about it, Renee?
It looks like fun, and they seem to know what they're doing, so I'll say yes.
Okay, step into the yes section. What do you think, Josh?
I'd say yes, too.
Step up there. Now, let's watch the rest. The third boy convinces his pals that playing near unknown water is very dangerous. Besides the risk of drowning, a fall from the bridge could be fatal. Also be aware of warning signs like these that are posted for your protection. Oh, you're both wrong. And you know what that means? Pay attention next time. Get into some dry clothes and you two be aware. Let's have the next two players. Do you two think you know anything about fire safety and burn prevention?
You bet.
Well, we'll see, because that's your topic. Here's the first question. To avoid burns and scalds, ask parents to turn pot handles toward the back of the stove out of the reach of smaller children.
True. True.
You're right. You should definitely ask your parents to do this, because it can keep the younger kids from getting seriously burned. Now, kids should bug adults about getting smoke alarms for the house. True or false?
True. True.
Right you are again. In fact, kids should also bug adults about checking the batteries monthly. And if you ever hear the smoke alarm go off, get out of the house fast. And never, I mean never, remove the batteries from the smoke alarm. Get it?
Got it.
Good. Next one. Smoking in bed is safe for adults.
True. True.
No way! This is false. They could fall asleep and start a fire. In fact, cigarettes cause half of all household fires. Next, fire drills are only necessary at school.
True. False.
The answer is false. Fire drills should also be done in the home. Have the whole family map out an escape plan and practice the plan together, especially at night. Next, an important rule to remember if you catch fire is stop, drop, roll, and cool.
True. True.
Right you are. Don't run because running fans the flames. So stop, drop, and roll to put out the fire, and cool with cool water only. So, what do we do if this should ever happen?
Stop, drop, roll, and cool.
Right you are. Extra credits question. Take a look at the diagram. Do you see anything in this picture that is a fire hazard?
Yes. Yes.
You're right. Overloaded sockets can start a fire, and electrical appliances falling into the water can electrocute you. 10 more points. Next question. If you are ever caught in a fire, the freshest air is near the ceiling.
True? True.
No, think about it. The freshest air is near the floor because smoke rises. Remember, crawl below the smoke. Now, here's the last question. It's safer to sleep with your door open.
True? False.
The correct answer is false. Sleep with your door closed, because if there is a fire, the door can keep smoke and flames out. Feel for heat on the door, not the doorknob, because the doorknob could burn you. Then use another exit if there is one. That's right, it's bonus time. Ready? Roll that clip. While visiting at Grandma's house, this little boy finds a box of matches that Grandma has forgotten to put away. Big Sis sees what's happening and rushes in to clean up the matches. What should Big Sis do now? Well, should the sister tell someone, or should she forget anything happened? Roxana?
I think she should tell someone.
All right, you stand in the yes section. How about you, Langston?
I think she should tell someone too, just like what you said before.
I see. Okay, you stand by the yes also, and let's see if you're right. Roll it! Big Sis finds Grandma immediately and tells her what happened. With Grandma's help, Big Sister puts the matches in a safe place, out of the reach of her younger brother. Excellent! You are both right. 25 points for each team. Need I remind all of you, you two be watchful. Well, we're down to the last two players, so come on over here. Let's play the quiz. Your category is emergency response. Number 1, emergency numbers should always be kept by the phone.
True. True.
Right. This should include the number for the police department, fire department, ambulance, and poison control center, plus the numbers of relatives or friends who could help in an emergency. Next question. When calling 911, an emergency operator or the emergency phone number in your area, always know your name, phone number, and address.
True. True.
Correctamundo! And don't hang up until the operator tells you. Now, true or false? Always bug adults to move all medicines or household cleaners out of the reach of younger brothers and sisters.
True. True.
You two are going for the record. That's right. Adults may not be aware of this problem. Next, if you should accidentally swallow poison, tell someone immediately.
True. True.
Right again. Tell someone right away, or call the Poison Control Center and do what they tell you. This will save a life. Let's see if you can keep the perfect record with this next question. If someone is in an accident, never move them. True or false?
False. False.
Sorry, it's actually true. Because with many injuries, especially to the head or neck, the damage can be increased by moving the victim improperly. Call for emergency help immediately. Extra credit question, 10 points up for grabs. Look at the diagram. This diagram shows what to do in case someone is choking. Is it correct?
Yes. Yes.
Fantastic! Another 10 points, please. You should only use the Heimlich maneuver if the victim can't breathe, speak, or cough. Now, the last question. It is important to learn first aid and CPR.
True. True.
A fine way to end the quiz. That is correct. You should encourage parents and older brothers and sisters to learn first aid and CPR now. CPR allows you to help someone whose heart and breathing have stopped. You guessed it, it's the bonus round. Take off. You know the rules. Let's roll the film. While bringing some things down from the attic, Dad takes a tumble down the stairs. His daughter rushes to the rescue, only to find him unconscious. Tell me, should this girl move the victim from the stairs or call for help? Brandy?
I'd move him first. He looks pretty uncomfortable.
Okay, you say yes. I would move him. Stand by the yes. How about you, Dee Dee?
You're not supposed to move an accident victim. I would call an ambulance.
Okay, stand by the no. Let's watch the rest of the film. This girl knows that you should never move an accident victim. Instead, she locates the emergency numbers next to the phone and dials her local ambulance. After giving her name, address, and phone number, she stays on the line and does not hang up until the operator tells her to do so. Congratulations, Dee Dee! That's great! And Brandy, never move an accident victim. Too bad. I guess we'll have to turn you into a very special chocolate sundae. And what would a sundae be without chocolate sauce? Hey, how about a little whipped cream? And maybe a little strawberry sauce to top things off. Brandy, go defrost yourself. And don't forget, you two be prepared. Well, boys and girls, it looks like we're just about out of time. And although the scores may not be equal, there are no losers on this show. Jerry, tell them what they've won.
Right you are, YouTubie. Our Safe Kids have won the following: an increased awareness of safety, a newfound respect for potentially dangerous situations, the ability to judge right from wrong, and much, much more.
Thanks, Jerry. Thanks, kids. And thanks to you out there in TV land. Until next time, always remember, safe kids are no accident. You too be safe. Bye-bye.
You kids are pretty clever. I guess I couldn't hear that noise all the way down the hall. All right, before I finish up about YouTubie, I think we ought to take this quiz. I'll have these graded after recess. Then we can finish up about YouTubie. $100, $100, $100, $100. Well, looks like we did it again, YouTubie.
Never a doubt.
Well, see you next time. Have a safe trip.
Hey, that's my line.
He's from